In this video, I'm going to talk about a foreign tax establishment in Denmark. A tax establishment in Denmark, known also as a permanent establishment, refers to a fixed place of business through which a foreign company conducts economic activities in Denmark. That's the legal definition. If a non-Danish company establishes such an entity, it is required to pay tax on income earned in Denmark. Also, to pay taxes on the wages of employees working in Denmark, but not always. For a business activity to qualify as a permanent establishment, it must operate from a specific fixed location in Denmark and demonstrate a certain degree of permanence. Examples include offices, branches, factories, workshop or construction sites. Also, an agent's office authorized to sign contracts on behalf of the company might be considered a permanent establishment. However, activities of a preparatory or auxiliary nature, such as warehousing or purchasing goods, typically do not create a permanent establishment. Similarly, operations carried out exclusively by independent agents, such as brokers or commissioned agents, are not considered permanent establishments. The degree of permanence is crucial in determining a permanent establishment in Denmark. While no strict minimum period is defined, activities lasting around 6 months might meet the criteria. For construction projects, this period can range from 6 to 12 months, depending on the international agreement between Denmark and the company's home country. For instance, if a German construction company runs a project in Denmark lasting more than 12 months, a permanent establishment is created. On the other hand, for companies from Estonia or Lithuania, a permanent establishment arises when the project lasts over 6 months. It is important to know that even if a company does not have a permanent establishment in Denmark, its employees might still be subject to the Danish taxation. It will happen if they stay in Denmark for more than 183 days within a 12-month period. In such cases, employee registration with the Danish tax authorities and appropriate tax payments are required. Registering a permanent establishment takes usually 2 to 4 weeks. In most cases, VAT registration and sometimes employer registration will also be necessary. These tasks are usually carried out by an accountant who acts as a tax representative in Denmark. To sum up, running a permanent establishment in Denmark involves tax obligations both for the company and for its employees. Therefore, it is essential to understand the definition and criteria of a permanent establishment and comply with the local Danish tax regulations. If you need assistance with accounting for a permanent establishment in Denmark, feel free to get in touch with us.